Mercenaries, you already know who it is. It's the general himself, Osama, aka the Blackjack Bauer, BKA Scrooge McDuckett, CKA Strap God Osama. It's the general, man. I know I've been neglecting y'all, but got a lot of irons in the fire. But hopefully y'all seen the community post. We got some new cans on the way. I finally got the SBR in the pipeline, did all that this past Monday. So this is going on, what, day 3? I submitted on Monday and it's Thursday. This is day 3. So I figured, before we come in with the video showing we got the, the quick approval times on the Form 1 and Form 4, I'll go ahead and do, like I said I'm going to do if y'all see my last live. We're going to go ahead and discuss today, mercenaries. Are you a striker fire or a hammer fire fan? So let's go ahead and dive right on there, mercenaries. Let me go ahead and show you the striker fire candidate we have here. The ever popular Springfield XD Mod 3. Y'all can see there, empty, nothing in the chambers. She is clear. So this is going to be our striker fire candidate. And, for the most part, everybody seems to be carrying the striker fire. A lot of people in the handgun world are making striker fire handguns. I guess that's the new wave now. They all have their pros and cons. Obviously, can't many things really make their way into the channel, but if they do make it into the striker channel, it could, prevent the striker from being depressed and the firing pin sent forward, and how the guns fire themselves. And Glock has made a lot of money, and I probably should have, well, ain't no probably, this is loaded YouTube, but Glock 33, Glock has made a fortune. Glock probably made $1 trillion off striker fire guns, because every Glock handgun is a striker fire. So, and you know what, just so we don't want nobody saying we playing with anything low, we take that off the screen. So yeah, man, striker fire, I think these have taken over. I don't even think people really like even hammer fires anymore, unless they're shrouded. Like the Ruger LCP is like a shrouded hammer fire pistol. These strikers, man, done took over the game, Jack. But me, I ain't even gonna hold you, mercenary. I was a hammer fire guy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We'll go ahead and pull out the hammer fire candidate, the ever famous Beretta 92 FS. As y'all can see there, nothing is in the chamber. She is empty. As y'all can see that there, nothing. And this is the inox finish, and just look at that. Bam. Locked out. Can't do anything. And that's the only bad thing I say about these strikers, man. They don't have no safety, but as a guy said, if you got a lawyer gun, well, I guess I can take that back. This is a safety. I guess I can say that with I picked the Springfield. It's a safety, and y'all know this little damn trigger thing in the center is a safety. So, but as far as like a true manual safety, the strikers are definitely lacking in that, unless you have one of those old Canics that have a little button on the back of the slide where you could depress, and that decocks the pistol. But I ain't gonna lie to you, mercenary. Like I say, man, I was a hammer fire guy, man. I just think it's tried and true and reliable. I ain't gonna lie to you, and y'all know, take what I say with a grain of salt. But I've rarely seen a hammer fire jam. And what I mean by jam, I'm talking about like something's preventing the hammer from striking the pin. When I mean that, I mean any gun can jam. That's why I had to clarify that. Baby, these cats in the damn comments says, man, I seen that gun jam. Man, every gun jams. I'm talking about in the action. I mean, because if anything happens here, like I say, you just pre-cock that and boom. Pre-cock or send it back all the way. Now we're in the single action, ready to go. And I say, sure, you can see if anything is in that guy. And you might have to, blow something out or maybe get a Q-tip or something and get the little obstruction out. And then bam, we back in the fight. But if something was to happen with this striker, if something was to happen, I mean, I got the status indicator here. Okay, we'll just say I fired a gun. Now, you think any type of fine sand or any fine debris could fit in there and maybe clog that and prevent that from, going forward? A little piece of hair here. All right, now. Maybe I ain't gonna be able to get it down. Just a little fine little piece of hair that I can see. I thought I had it. Nope. Anyway, I don't know what's up with my thumb, but my thumb started hurting when I tried to hit that hammer and then try to hit that decocker. But man, say something was to happen in this, you in a gunfight, and I guess you gotta just, dang, I gotta goddamn do all of this now, and I gotta pull the triggers. And I gotta go, and I gotta look all in here. Hey, something in here? Oh man. Oh man, there it go. Bam. It's stuck in there. Dang, there it go. And I'm not saying that's how it's always gonna go, mercenaries. You can't never predict what something's gonna happen, but something was to get into the channel of that striker, man. It's just gonna be a bad day. But with the hammer, man, something get in there, man. You can look at that bad boy. Oh, safety. Ah, crap. Pre-cock and cock. And you can really see, and I want y'all to see that, merch. Y'all can really see what's in that groove in there, in that crevice. And if something was in there, you could honestly dig it out and be back in the fight in no time. But with that, something was to happen, Merc. I don't know what to tell you. Merc. I was a hammer fire guy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I mean, I buy these strikers because they are nice looking guns, but I was a striker fire man when it comes to EDC. Now, I ain't gonna be EDCing my hammer fire because all my hammer fires are pretty pricey. This was a $269 Springfield. I got them when it first came out. $269 for a Springfield, and not no Hellcat number, but the actual XD. And I said, wow, I'm only getting one mag, but I get the quality, and But man, listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. You pick whatever one makes you happy, mercenary. Like I say, EDC. I mean, most people EDC probably never leaves the holster, even when they go home. Probably stays in the holster. I know most people, if you're like me, you got an EDC, you got a gun that's probably like a nightstand gun. You got a gun for every situation. At least that's just me. Some people's gun does everything. It's the jack of all trades, master of none. But I ain't gonna keep y'all long, mercenaries. I just want to do this quick little video since I kind of had the camera already out and the little tripod for the phone. So I just figured I'd go ahead and do my striker fire versus hammer fire, and I want to know which one do y'all prefer, or which one are you a fan of, or if it's situation dependent, which one are you rocking with? Flood the comment section, mercenaries. Like I said, I respond. I may not watch gun videos every day. I watch other little videos on YouTube too. So, but drop your comments, answers, questions below. And as always, it's the General signing off. As always, stay dangerous, stay prepared, stay informed. Oh man, excuse me. It's the General signing off. Osama out.